Hello. I'm going to be carrying on my quote-unquote speedrun today as my friend Max is ill, sadly. I'm also pretty exhausted myself, so this isn't going to be long. Maybe in the space of about an hour. Let's see how far I can get. So I'm carrying on a game rather than this being from scratch. And I've just done Cosmic Canyon last time I did this, and oh god, it went terribly. I died twice. I basically just wasted an hour doing bad, and yeah, wasn't good. So I picked up the time that I had the last save complete on, so yeah, I believe next is Nibble, which is beginning to get into real spoilers if you haven't played the game yourself. If you haven't played the game yourself, I would suggest watching my playthrough with my friend Max. It's their first time playing through the game, and it's refreshing seeing their fresh take on the game. So yeah, that's certainly a nice way to explore it. This is the time that I'm starting on. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so this way off to Nibble. So last time I did a speed run, I wondered if I could actually just skip Cosmic Canyon, and I can. So that was part of my wasted time. I guess I'm just using all my all my limit breaks. Is that timed? Yeah, at least that's timed before he goes stone. It's still kind of weird playing with complete active battle mode. I don't think I've ever played this game with that. It's quite an enjoyable experience in some regards. That's a wasted turn, lol. Just hopefully I can kill these suckers before Barrett turns to stone. Come on. Yay! Alright. Drive my little buggy. So I tried bypassing Cosmic Canyon and then obviously got stuck there because I didn't realise that was a thing, or forgot that was a thing. But here we are in Nibble. So time for some questions about the past, I guess. Guess it should be burnt down. I wonder what could have happened. One thing I wonder is with speedrun stuff is it would it be preferable to have just the dialogue automatically skip through, rather than having to completely mash the button? I don't think you need to do anything in the town, do you? I hope not. Otherwise that's more time wasted. Oh, some little doggos. Because continuously mashing the OK button to spam through dialogue is kind of annoying. I wonder if were there a game doing something similar to this, where they're having a speedrun mode of just hold down the button to mash through dialogue would be preferable. Or if speedrunners just use some autofire. I don't know if that's cheating. I don't want to have to use my limit break. Woof. Ow. Hey. I remember the Materia Keeper boss coming up. Oh, that's a materia level up. Being quite hard. It has Trine, which is an enemy skill I can learn. So let's just make sure I have enemy skill materia on. Yes. And it does elemental damage. Remember correctly, Trine does fire, ice, and lightning. And so if you're able to absorb any one of those, then you absorb the whole attack. So I need to make sure that at least one person has some way of absorbing or blocking those 3 elements. If I remember correctly. I think I have an... shit. I think I have a, I should probably just run away, shouldn't I? I think I have a elemental materia. Let's quickly bring you back up. Wakey, wakey. No, crap. Materia. That's befuddlement. Lol. That's a funny name. Let's see. Fire. Let's put you there. What are you? Assess. Sure, whatever. Actually, if I have more fun stuff... yeah, that's what I want. Added effect in this translation. Sure. Added effect and fire on the armor, so hopefully power doesn't take too much damage. I have no idea what's in these chests and whether I should just be, whether I should be getting them or not. Like, what's worth... Given that I'm not doing, like, an actual proper speedrun, I don't need to necessarily optimize perfectly. What's in each of the chests, that's probably worth getting. I don't know. Is this going to go bad? I think this is going to go bad. Ow. Okay, good. He didn't die at least. Let's cure him up. Good. He does... I didn't even know if Barrett actually had Cure All. Fortunately, he did. Save me some MP. So there's another chest up the other winding path that I just ran past, I think. And I have no idea what's in it. Sure, let's actually fight these ones. Bonk. I also wonder how many limit breaks I should actually be saving up, but apparently I'm not going to. Lol. Keeper, please don't die. Okay, good. You're not attacking Tifa at least. Thank you very much. You as well. Very kind. Very cool. So I know a proper speedrunner would actually just skip basically all these fights, but then you actually have to be good at the game when it comes to bosses because you don't have, a higher level. So I want to take out at least some enemies so I can get some XP. Hey. Oh, was that cover that leveled up? That's cool. I believe that higher ranks of cover give you better defenses and such, if I remember correctly. Oh god, that's a zoo. Zoo. Let's just run away from it. Big loud. Get out of here. It's a bird that has teeth in its beak and is huge. It's usually not a good sign. Oh heck, a dragon. That's not good. Get out of here. Okay, good. Barrett, limit break. Cool, pick up a limit break right before... Well, not immediately right before a boss, but not far before a boss. Does anyone else have Cure? Cool. So I'm not just depending on Barrett and draining all his MP. What's in that room? I don't remember that door. What's in here? I know this is out of the way, but I am curious. Oh, pick up a limit break. Pretty handy. Oh, that's where that goes. Okay, fine. But I don't think I need to go there at the moment. I think I just need to go fight the Materia Keeper and get out of here. I'm going to save though because given my track record, there is a high chance of dying. And yeah, I don't want to have to Even if it hasn't actually been that long. What am I doing? Sure. And... Oh, pretty high. Sure, whatever. Hey, how's it going? I know you're keeping materia. Give me materia, I guess, question mark. Sweet. I wonder if it can be frozen. Okay, I probably should have not been curing and instead be healing. Sorry, should have been curing rather than attacking with Barret, but whatever. Item, let's at least give you a token potion. I didn't see if that froze it. Please say it froze it. I think it did. No, it didn't. Shit. And you're getting attacked again. Sweet. Cure you. Shit. No, you're not dead. What the heck? Magic. No. Screw it. We're gonna steal. See what happens. Lol. Probably be attacking with, Oh shit, that seems quite large. No, you're still alive. I should probably be attacking mostly with Cloud. I think Cloud has the strongest attack. Anything in? No, nothing to steal. Great, so that was complete waste. Yeah, rather than using Cloud to heal, please block the attack. Okay, no, you're dead. Phoenix down. Well, at least these two won't die immediately. Please don't attack. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, Barret, block it. Hey, thank you. Right, let's see if we can get some damage on it. Okay, that doesn't count. That wasn't very much damage. Gouge. Okay, attack. I wonder which enemies it's actually worth doing Mind Break on. Surely there are some where it's like, actually this is the optimal play to drain their MP. Hellish Pounding. Oh god, that sounds awful. And is Cloud dead? So Barret dead? Yeah. Damn, he blocked hard, huh? Oh shit. Good thing I saved, because that's me fucking dead. I wonder... Yeah, thanks, the game. Thanks for pointing it out. I wonder what's the logic behind that. Yeah, that hurts. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Well, my friend's friend. You can be my friend too. Yeah, have you played this game? You don't want to get spoiled. I'm a fair bit further ahead of where Max and I are. So... let's cure... Max and I have been playing pretty slow, gentle pace, which has been pretty fun. This is not that. This is way faster than I'm used to. You've only seen Advent Children, so you basically just spoiled a bunch of the game for yourself without getting the actual proper story. That's silly. That's silly. I don't think there's going to be any particularly major spoilers today, question mark. There's two main spoilers, but you've probably already spoiled yourself. Which makes me sad for you, because the storiness is great. Please block this, Barret. No, that's it. You're... Wow, 1400. Yeah, so... there may be times when I say, like, look away now. But, don't think there's going to be any... I just ran through one town, which, had some spoilerinis in it. But I am through that now, so... shit, I'm panicking. Yeah, if Max hasn't mentioned... if Max hasn't mentioned, The streams are up on a YouTube channel, FNEB Live Archive. So if you wanted to like experience the whole story at nice gentle pace, then that's what I would recommend personally. Shit, what am I doing? I should probably assess you as well, since I'm probably going to die again because reasons. Hopefully you don't die. Good, you didn't die. Yeah, on days when Max is ill, which includes today, I am doing this crappy speedrun. Oh shit, it's got loads of HP. And it hasn't touched its MP at all. Which is what Barrett's other limit break will hit. Magic Cure. I wonder if Materia Magic is actually good. Shit. Okay, good. We've got at least one. Yeah, no misses. I need to cure you. Alright, okay. Well, the one you've missed, you could definitely, if you wanted, pick it up from the... Ah, sweet. Excellent. Missed. Dodged it. Yeah, if you wanted, you could pick up the story. Which one... Do you know which one you missed? In terms of how important to the story it is? Fuck it, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think Max and my game is... I'm wasting time here. Okay. I didn't even see how much Materia Magic did. I'm not paying attention properly. Yeah, I think it took us like 9.5 hours to get out of Midgar. Right, okay. Well, if you wanted to fill in that gap in the story, then yeah, that video will be up on YouTube Live Archive, DDO. It took us about 9.5 hours to get out of Midgar, which we finished last time. Was it last time? Question mark? I don't know. Okay, you're about to die, aren't you? No, you're not. But in this game, it was... Okay, good. Thank you, Barrett, for not taking that, because you would have died. Yeah, in this quote-unquote speedrun, it took me less than 3 hours to get there. So a fair bit of difference. But that is... You know... Shit. What annoys me with the remakes is that... Just that section, which, with Max took 9.5 hours, let's say, in my mind, like a common... Ah, shit! How much is that? 1,000? That's rude. Yeah, just getting to the world map, that was the entire of FF7 Remake. There's like added stuff, sure, but again, I don't remember... Oh shit, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Magic. I need to cure at least someone. Are you about to die? Yeah, probably. Yeah, what basically got me wanting to do a speedrun on other days is that I'm going to defend with you for a bit. Just that the recent games are just, in comparison, so bloated. Like, it takes a whole game to get through just this little bit of the story. I know they've expanded some of the story and such, but yeah, it annoys me. Crap, I don't think I've dealt 1,000 damage since the last one. Last time it cured. Trying. Shit. At least Cloud's... Nope, Cloud is dead. He should have absorbed some of the damage. Or had it reduced or something. Maybe it's not fire damage it does. I think it was fire materia that... on elemental defense. Shit, you're dead, aren't you? Okay, this is gonna be... What? You didn't die? Holy crap. I was not expecting that, otherwise I would have done a cure all. You're about to die, aren't you? Sweet, you didn't. I'm just clearly just too pessimistic about my crew. Shit. Again, I don't remember how much Matcha Magic does. It's probably like nothing. Also, I think this is the run where I did Mind Blast, and it still cast Trine, so it clearly did nothing. Okay, pay attention. 116, that's terrible. It's better off attacking. Okay, Barrett's about to die, unless this misses. I'm gonna run out of Phoenix Downs, aren't I? No, you didn't die. Fuck's sake. That's a waste of Phoenix Downs when I'm about to run out of Phoenix Downs. Oh, this is terrible, isn't it? Whatever. I've just given up by this point, haven't I? Okay, Barrett's dead. Rip. Again, I was looking away. I didn't see how much that did. You're dead. No, you're not. But you're probably about to die. This is one of the Roblox bosses, but it also doesn't help that I'm under-leveled, you know. So clearly, I mean, it's got lightning effects on it, hasn't it? So clearly that does lightning damage, so maybe... Okay. I'm going to change a setting or two, because clearly I am nub, and... lightning. Let's do that, but also the setting. Balance, sure. Give me a bit more time to think. I was... let's quickly... just top up on HP. Why not? Alright. I don't think it has an elemental weakness, but the Trine ability it uses is elemental in nature. It's an enemy skill, and yeah, basically, part of the way of beating this boss, if I remember correctly, it has been like 10 years since I last played this, but I do have a pretty good knowledge when, you know, considering, I guess. I believe Trine is an elemental attack. Oh, sweet. Cross slash works. Let's just slap it a bunch. Oh, it didn't last long. I am on fast game speed, so that makes sense. But good to know it is vulnerable to cross slash. Cross slash deals a little bit less damage than Braver, but has a chance to paralyze. Okay, is Barrett about to die? Yes. And you're already doing another attack. That's very rude. I don't think it has an actual weakness, though. I should already be curing, whatever. Shit, yep, I should have been. Whatever. I suppose it... Oh! Can you be minied? That would be hilarious if you can. No, I don't need to. Please be mini, please be mini. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, it probably wasn't worth a shot, but let's pretend it was. It makes me feel better. Hopefully Barrett doesn't die in the meantime. Sweet. I should have done Cure All. If Cloud got hit that much. And it has nothing to steal. I remember that much. Let's cure yourself. Assuming you survive. Yeah, it's supposed to be, like, what I remembered is it's, Trine is its, like, big attack. Which, to be fair, it is. It's a lot of damage on everyone in the party. But, it's not its only big attack, it turns out. So having the correct elemental defense would help a lot with defending against that. But not as much as I had have hoped. At least this time there is actually a save point right before the boss. Last time I was in the dungeon and I got to the boss and died, and there was no save point for quite a while beforehand, and that sucked. Okay, you're blocking. Cool. Slap it some. Big shot. Oh, that's a lot. I feel like Tifa should have Cure. She's not dealing as much damage as particularly Cloud. I guess in parts that depends on what happens with Trine. Whether with the different Materia defense, whether Cloud now absorbs it. So not only did I die then, I think I died to one of the random mobs as well in that dungeon. So yeah, I basically, last time I wasted an hour doing one particular dungeon. And that was annoying. Hellish Pounding. Oh, it's such a horrible name. Okay. Hitting Barrett at least. He's in the back row, so he takes less damage. Yay. But I think it follows us up with attacks on everyone else. So... Ew. I'll defend. Can I bio you? That'd be cool if I can. No, I can't. I'm gonna assess you again. I don't know how well I'm doing. I'm doing so badly. And it has no elemental weaknesses. Bad. Trine, okay. Well, Clouds, unless he absorbs it, is probably gonna die here. Yep, it doesn't help. The elemental stuff around Trine isn't quite as I remember. Let's have Tifa as a healer. Maybe Gravity is actually a good idea. Gravity attacks in Final Fantasies are percentage based. Maybe Choco Mog can help stop it. Using a summon is, generally speaking, a terrible idea for a speedrun because the animation takes so hecking long. But I am doing bad, so sure, have more luck. Why the not? It's a boss in Elder Ring that makes me rage quit. Yeah, I mean that's a hard game in general, isn't it? There's a swarm battle that gets the boss one. Oh, you have to do loads of stuff again? That sucks. In theory, I should like Edie, what's it? Souls likes. Like, I like having a good challenge, but I just haven't been able to get into them. I think part of it is just I'm bad at controllers. Like, I grew up on PC games, so these controller first games, just like I struggle with them. And obviously it's one thing when it's a game like this, and it's, you know, it's only 2 buttons to press. But certainly when I tried Dark Souls, shit, you're dead. That was something I really struggled with. Like, what do I do with my hands? I should probably just give it another go, but as a like on keyboard and mouse, which I'm sure someone who plays Dark Souls games would be like, excuse me, that's a terrible idea. But I don't care. This is already going badly. You don't have thing anymore. Sure. Oh yeah, shit, I didn't change the game speed back again, didn't I? I still haven't tested gravity. Shit, that didn't go well. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, someone's gonna die, probably. Yep. Fuck it, we're gonna find out what gravity does before I end up gaming overing. Does gravity do anything at all? No. I think Elden Ring counts as a Souls-like, question mark. Yeah, just fucking kill me. Like it's the same kind of dealio, as I understand it. But yeah. I've tried playing Dark Souls 1 and I did not get along with it. As much as I would like to get along with it, I just haven't been able to. What am I doing? Right, so Cloud, get rid of... Oh, I saved the game, cool. Do I have any equipment that would help? Frog Mini prevents poison, raises spirits, raises strength. Sure. What does Fairy Ring do? Prevents poison and blindness, none of that. Prevents poison. Raise spirit, sure. Raise vitality, okay, so then you'll take less damage. It's probably worth having you in the back row anyway, you're not dealing much damage. Let's change your materia. This gravity is completely useless here. I suppose actually having a healing and magnify would make sense. Have another cure-all available. Let's save again before I do terribly. Sure, save over that one. Okay, let's do this! They are famously difficult games. See, I like challenges, but yeah, it does have to be the kind of challenge where you can actually get along with it, I guess. And I didn't change the game speed stuff again. Hopefully cross-slash paralyzes it for a little bit. Paralyze it for a little bit, like the definition of a little bit, and not long enough. Essentially, in the time mode that I'm in, where it's completely active, then, like, even during all the spell animations and stuff, time is moving. So the fact that the jerk was, like, frozen in time, paralyzed, it only lasted for a little bit because it all happened during an animation, so that just ate it up. And if you increase the game speed, it's not like it increases how quickly the animations play. So the same animation, more time passes. It's quite silly. Oh yeah, shit, you're in the back row. It's silly of you to attack. Slash. It's actually like, I don't know if it's in the universe. Maybe it's just I think it's a From Software game. I didn't know, I've never heard of it being in the same universe, but then I actually, you know, I've never researched this kind of thing, so it could well be. That would be really interesting if it was. Are you about to die? Sweet, you're not. I'm really intrigued by that now. I'm gonna limit break it, screw it. Get some deeps on. So, I would say, personally, that, please don't die. Okay, good, barrack blocks. In my personal opinion, 7, 8, 9, 10 is like the golden age of Final Fantasy games. 13 was extremely mixed, shall we say. I never actually played it. Like, I heard how much people didn't like it and just didn't bother. So yeah, if that's one of your main experiences of the Final Fantasy franchise, then I am glad that you get to see this. Shut your curing. Let's assess. Yeah, 10 is some people's favourite in the series. For me, it's 7. Okay, we're down to halfway, so there's that at least. Shrine, shit, that means Cloud is going to die. In fact, we're probably all going to die. Gonna learn it and then just die. And Barrett died as well, brilliant. Just being in the back row doesn't help. That's... Okay. Cloud's gonna die again, unless it misses, it did not. Press F for Cloud. Through all my Phoenix Downs because everyone's just heckin' dying. I've never actually played, like, I love the Mass Effect trilogy. This is a game over, isn't it? I love the Mass Effect trilogy. I've never bothered with Andromeda. I would definitely say the Mass Effect trilogy is worth a play. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I have an armor which can help with elemental defense. I need to check that. Yeah, this is not a one going well. No. At least no one has one equipped. Alright, let's look around, see if there's any handy loot. No, I don't want to go there. Yeah, I definitely suggest it. Actually, Max and I played that together years and years ago. When they were living with me. When they were living in London. It was a lot of fun. Essentially, I would play the combat sections, and they would do all the talky bits and town bits. Then I'd already played the game, so... I suppose I should actually be getting XP because I am struggling hard. Oh, I'd already run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 4. I think I went in 3. Oh, amazing. That was actually the one I wanted to go to. Magnify materia. That's not helpful to my immediate thing. That's an all... Try number 1 next. Shit, dead end. I'm not going to run away this time. It's not particularly difficult leveling in this game. It's just... because I've been doing this as if I were vaguely capable of doing a speedrun, then I've been running away from fights, which is, you know, therefore you don't get XP, and so you don't level up. It's, for the most part, this and other Final Fantasies, it's like random encounters like this. It's just a case of like, you know, mashing attack. It's more about managing your resources throughout a dungeon. Excuse me, throughout a dungeon, rather than each fight being difficult. I think it's different in 13. So 13 is very different in that regard. Yeah, it's not particularly difficult. It's just that I am under-leveled. Certainly for how I would normally play the game. And that makes it a lot harder as a result. Let's big shot one of these suckers. Certainly I do have, from this, you know, run, I do have respect for, you know, extra respect for speedrunners. Because not only do you have to be able to go through fast and remember all the decisions, but you have to be able to actually beat the bosses. As we've proven, that's quite tricky when, you know, you've been skipping everything. Or skipping as much as possible. I mean, yeah, I've never attempted a speedrun before. It's only because of how grumpy the FF7 remake made me. Like, this is probably one of my favorite games, possibly my favorite game of all time. And the remake, I got bored of. Like, that's how much I don't like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Shit, it's a fucking dragon. How much HP do you have? Well, you've nearly killed someone in one attack. Level 32, I'm level 19. That's how bad I am. Yeah, so I wanted to be like, how quickly can I get through the amount of story that is in one entire game in the, one entire game of the remake trilogy. Okay, fuck this. And yeah, it took me 3 hours to do that, which is hilarious and sad. Do you particularly like dragons? Shit, I don't have enough Phoenix Downs. That's part of the problem. Fuck it, I have to. Well, you've got your wish. I haven't killed the dragon because I can't. Not for lack of wanting to try. Just I'm terrible, I guess. Please don't be a dragon because you might kill me. It's one of these little swinging fellas. Oh no, you got petrified. Okay, I'm just gonna run because if you petrify my whole party, I'm dead. Phoenix Downs aren't rare, like you can just buy them from a shop. It's just, I haven't been buying stuff as I would normally, you know? Why go shop when can carry run on doing? Yay, I learnt flamethrower. Learnt fireball. It's an enemy skill. So that's fun. So yeah, if I were not trying to do this as quickly as possible, I mean, firstly, I would already have more Phoenix Downs and more potions and all that kind of stuff. But at this point, I will probably be like, okay, I'm quite low on Phoenix Downs. I'm just gonna run back to town and buy some. Actually, screw this. You're gonna petrify me if I hang around too much. Okay, let's try. What's behind door number 2? Cool. Got onto the thing. An oversoul? What the fuck is an oversoul? I don't remember at all what that is. I mean, it's not the right colour to be materia. How very odd. I do and don't want to look it up. I feel like something in me is saying that that has some vague plot relevance, like as a kind of, not quite an Easter egg, but like a little hint kind of thing. But I don't remember for sure. I don't think there's anything in the other pipes, but I'm really just running around because I need more fights. Cool. Let's... Let's see what... Oh, it's a weapon for Tifa. Cool. Sweet. It's probably a good thing, particularly since her damage has been terrible. Okay, this is not going well. Have anything that hits everyone? Doom? No. You're about to die, aren't you? Yeah, screw this. I'm out of here. Yeah, Skyrim is another game which I just... Like, I played it a bit when it came out, of course, but it's just the wrong kind of RPG for me. Like, you've probably seen from this that Final Fantasy games are... Oh, double. Power rises from close to death. That's double materia growth. Oh, shit, you had a much better weapon already. Okay, screw it. We'll go with that because I need as much damage. In that case, you may as well go in the front row because suddenly you can actually feel damage. Does anyone else have better equipment? No. No. Yeah, so the Bethesda model just doesn't really do it for me. Where it's like, it's more of experiencing the vibe rather than experiencing the story, I guess. You can put it like that. Sure, let's go with that. Do I have it? Screw it, we're gonna give it another go. Let's see how badly we do. Oh yeah, I don't have limit breaks this time. Like every other time. Oh shit, you're starting off with a trine. And you're gonna kill someone. I can't run away with my newfangled trine. Let's wait for... hellish pounding. Oh yeah, you know, I'm dead. Oh no, shit, I'm not dead. That's not right. Maybe I do just die anyway because I'm low on Phoenix Downs. And thank you. Fortunately, I am actually an Irish citizen as well, so I have my inbuilt store of Irish luck. However, the more Irish luck the better because this is not going well. As evidenced by... Right. I did just save it, didn't I? At least. So... there is that. Yeah, a stockpile. I need to stockpile some Irish luck. We're gonna change... Screw it, we're going full babby. Battle speed. Back to normal. And ATB weight, so give me as much time to think as possible. Alright. Let's give this an actual proper go. Oh god, it feels so slow in comparison. Have I gone... There we are. I think my microphone cable's a bit jank. It went a little bit quiet there for me. Hopefully it is okay now. It seems okay, question mark. Let's just carry on. Shout if my mic suddenly goes quiet or anything, and I may need to just jiggle a cable or something. Where am I? I'm in the process of dying. Right, okay, gotcha. Cure. Let's cure all. Cloud A limit break. The reason why he's called Cloud A is because I did an oops. It's just gone quiet. Hang on. Jiggle a cable. That's still. I'm just gonna mute myself. On the. All right, this will do. I'm using a different microphone for the time being. That's something I need to sort out at some point. Oh yeah, shit, I'm doing a speed run, aren't I? That's not helpful. Okay, where am I? Who am I? What's happening? Braver, cool. Okay, so cross/slash did, yeah, one particular janky wire on, excuse me, the path of one microphone. I've been kind of, it's been giving a little bit of a hiss for a while. I haven't had it do that before, where it's actually just dropping down the volume altogether because of the weak connection. So that is new, which is less fun, but I do at least have a secondary mic that I can use for at least the rest of this. Right there, let's go all because some people are sad. Hopefully Tifa does a lot more damage now that she has new glove. That's a bit more damage, I guess. Ouch. Well, thank you, Barrett. Very cool, very groovy. Hopefully the volume of my microphone's okay now. I don't get to hear it quite as nicely as I would normally, but I'm just looking at the volume meter. I'm going to turn the gain up a little bit. I'll try not to suddenly shout and start clipping. Shout if you want me louder. Not a usual thing, but I'm sure I can accommodate it. Hellish pounding, that's not fun. Going on Barrett, who's in the back row at least, so please don't kill him. Sweet. Barrett's taking more damage. Ew. It's still a little low. Maybe I just have to shout louder. I can try and talk real loud. It's not my usual style, but heck it. The problem is that if I just turn up the gain on the microphone, then suddenly sometimes it's going to be peaking. It's alright. I'm not going to stream for too long today. I thought that was trying, in which case I was going to be screwed. I'm not going to stream for too long today, as I've been pretty knackered. If I can just get through this fight, I will be happy with that. Okay, cool. At least everyone is high on HP. Let's high potion yourself. Sweet, everyone survived. That is cool beans. I can get myself back up. Is Tifa slowed? Oh no, that was just because Cloud had a limit break. That's why his ATB bar went up quickly. Let's cure you. Yeah, my usual microphone, I have a compressor which will help deal with, you know, differences in how loud someone's talking without causing the microphone to just clip. But I don't have that on this microphone. And shit, you're dead. I could, in theory, set that up like an alternative way of doing it, but that's something which takes time. And there's a whole clock type thing going on right now. I don't have time. I prefer Barrett to stay alive, so I'm gonna cast Cure on him with Tifa, in case Tifa gets killed first. No, so his Buster Sword is his starting weapon. He's beyond that now. It's his iconic starting weapon. So I think the Buster Sword also gets used in like the cutscenes and stuff. Like even the in-game rendered cutscenes, it's always the Buster Sword rather than like whatever weapon he currently has equipped. So yeah, it's very much his iconic look, but actually in battles you just see what your current equipment is. It's a high potion again. Yeah, certainly you get through the whole of Midgar with the Buster Sword. Some other characters do get new weapons, but Cloud doesn't. So, you know, that side of visibility is always the Buster Sword in, you know, how far we've got in Max's game. Let's cross slash. Hopefully that gets a bit of a paralyze going on. Sweet, it did. And potions don't heal much, but I just want to keep somewhere near topped up to give the maximum chance of surviving Trine. Assuming I get trined again. Let's assess. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, making progress. Making progress. Ow, ow, ow. You're about to die, aren't you? Yep. So I actually like that these games, you operate on limited information. In fact, some bosses, you can't scan them at all. Like, that's how limited the information is. Shit, you're dead again. Yeah, certainly in this situation, I'm finding it helpful to be able to find out how big the boss's health pool remaining is. Be about 3,000 now. With the assisting, it actually shows you how much is left now that I've scanned him. So I do get a health bar, but it's, you know, you have to actually scan the enemy and then have that information, rather than just having the information by default, like in some games. Shit, Tifa died. Rip in peace. I don't think I have any more Phoenix Downs, so yeah, I am out of Phoenix Downs. So sorry, Tifa, you're just dead. No XP for you. That's kind of bad. One thing I don't like in this game, and many other games to be fair, is that only your active party members get XP, rather than just like, you know, everyone getting XP, including background characters. Now I'm kind of, particularly since I'm not trying to keep everyone high leveled, I'm kind of incentivized to just keep these three as much as possible. And if I have to swap out someone, it's going to, you know, be a big drop in how much damage I can do, etc. I'm going to potion up Cloud because, as we have ascertained, I do not have any more Phoenix Downs, so he needs to be kept topped up. Hellish Pounding, that's bad. On Barrett, he's in the back row. He might survive. Sweet, he survived. Magic, Pure. Much as I want to deal damage. I can't remember if this boss absorbs elemental damage, and... Shit, you're healing. I'm getting there. It's now down to 2,000 HP with the heal. Yeah, I don't want to try doing a magic attack, only to find out that yes, actually, it does absorb particular elements, as I remember. Shrine, shit. At least everyone's full, but I did just do actions, so I have to wait a bit. Hope that Barrett doesn't die first. Okay, good. He's got a limit break, which speeds up his bar. So at least I can get a cure sooner. Hopefully soon enough. Yes, good. Hellish pounding. Shit. Please block it, Barrett. Nope. No, he's dead. This is possibly going to be a game over, but quite a close one, to be fair. I need to cure. Well, I need more Phoenix Downs. Of course, I can't get any unless I run all the way out the dungeon back to town. And I'm sure as a kid, like in previous runs, I have done that. But ain't nobody got time for that. There's a clock, you know? Hopefully you don't shrine me. Shrine will kill me. Okay, instead you're curing. That's also not good for other reasons. I'm going to potion so that I can at least survive a trine. Perfect timing. Yep, so every time it's doing cure, it's curing itself. Cura, rather, second level cure. Not all enemies and bosses have it, but this one does. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Because it's like the third or fourth time it's cured itself by now. So that's a lot of damage, which I haven't been able to deal. Okay, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and deal some damage. If it trines me now, okay, Hellish Pounding might kill me. If it crits, it kills me. Didn't crits, at least. So, at this rate, it's a battle of resources. I need to use an ether so I can get some MP back. Oh, does that trine? Yeah, I'm dead. No, it's cure. Okay, I'm not dead. I think I need to potion or ether because I don't have enough to survive a trine. Also, I think I'm no longer dealing enough damage to kind of out-damage it, as it were. So, yeah, it's going up in HP. I'm just gonna let it kill me. Give it another go. Hellish Pounding. I'm dead. Press F to pay respects. Oi. Okay. Do I need to change settings? Yes. Put you back on weight and battle speed roughly in the middle. Alright, let's try this again. And this time, no one dies, please. Particularly when I've run out of Phoenix Downs because you've all died. Thank you. Okay, Clouds did 170 odd damage with his attack. How much does Tifa do? 100. Not very good. Is Tifa in the back row? No, she's not. I'm trying to figure out who is going to be the best person to do cures and stuff. Particularly between Barrett and Tifa. So that I keep my party damage essentially as high as possible. Whilst having a bit more focus on having people not low enough to just die from trine. That's an ouchie. Let's do an attack with Barrett, see how much he does. Hundreds. Okay, so Barrett does the same amount of damage as Tifa. So Cloud just wants to keep attacking. So I think his melee attack is basically his strongest attack. And the other two want to alternate who heals, who attacks. I'm going to cure. Get that in. Oh shit. Please don't kill him. Okay, good. And he's curing himself, so that's good. Well done, Barrett. What a good boy. Let's cure you again, sure. So we don't have any sad times. Ouch. Okay, I feel like it's going well so far. Which is obviously the famous last words. Something terrible's going to happen now. Now's got limit break though. That's not terrible. That's cool. Very cool. Get a cross slash out. Have a little bit of time with the enemy paralyzed. Attack, attack, attack. So while this is a roadblock boss, I do feel like there is... I'm sure there is something, some ability or spell which is supposed to help make it a bit easier. Like, not like, you know, you use this spell and it's an I win button, but certainly make it a lot less bad. I thought it was bio, but that missed. Maybe I don't think I have bio anymore. No, I do. Screw it. Let's give it another go. Let's see what happens. If it misses again, then I'm just going to assume that it is completely immune to bio. Because if it lands, that's poison. Okay. It landed, but it didn't deal poison damage. But you are now curing, so you're probably halfway through. Let's attack. Trying. Cool. Good thing I kept Barrett ready. Let's Helios and Damages. And I definitely need to cure a bit more. While I have a chance. Hey. Cool, we're back up to full. That's fun. Deal some more damage. And then I'm going to keep Tifa ready. For the inevitable I'm going to get hurt thing. Is it going to be Barrett or... Yeah, Barrett. Okay. Taka taka taka. Please don't crit. To be fair, I haven't had anyone die yet, which is very fun. Oh, that killed him. Saying I haven't had anyone die immediately kills someone in your party. It's the unwritten rule. And I proved it today. But at least I have Phoenix Downs and stuff, so that's fun. Let's... Oh, it's Barrett. Thank you, Barrett. Very cool. It's the ultimate jinx. It really is. Yeah. Let's limit break. Yeah. Just in time for it to cure. Screw it, let's assess. Let's scan. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? 2,000! Okay, we've nearly got it. Come on, team. Keep yourself alive. Please. Magic. Cure all. I'm gonna cross slash rather than do other extra healing stuff because that'll paralyze and give me a little bit of breathing room. Screw it, we're just gonna go full damage. Got a bit of heals on people. Actually, I think I need to heal up more, don't I? She says as she immediately attacks. Let's heal up Cloud, sure. And you can heal up Tifa. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Do the sensible thing and all that. Okay, didn't miss. That's cool. Now it's got Limit Break. Let's cross slash again. And put a cure on Clouds. This may kill the boss. Come on! Hey! It only took like an hour of trying, but I did it! Alright. And something leveled up. Jeweled ring. Counter materia. That's a good materia. Okay. I'm going to... well, have it on Cloud, of course. He deals the most damage. Yeah, I think I just... This gets me to the world map, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. This gets me to the world map, right? Question mark? Okay, now I can save. In fact, because I will 100% forget, I am going to cure... Oh, I got Cura, so second level of Cure magic. That's what the leveling up materia was. Cool, I'm going to save there and leave it for this week. Bit of a shorter stream, but I went to see a friend yesterday and I am pretty knackered from that. So yeah, that was a painful bit of progress, but still progress. Hopefully Max doesn't have super duper tons of problems with these bosses. But then we are quite a bit further ahead in the game compared to where we are at the moment. Like, this game is much further ahead than the game with Max is, so still quite a way off. Max has plenty of opportunity to learn more of the game, the mechanics and stuff. Thanks for joining. I appreciate the company. I hope you enjoyed watching and not getting spoiled. I will say, I definitely enjoy the company. I also feel bad if you're watching these quote-unquote speedruns, which are much further ahead than the actual story, because I am not really paying attention to the story, obviously, and you may end up getting spoils, which will make me sad. The next few sections aren't mega spoilers, but there are certainly spoilers. But I will probably end up telling you stop watching when it's the mega spoiler sections. You are obviously free to do as you wish. But fair enough, fair enough. You can just stop watching and put me on mute while I talk about how much I'm crying or something, I don't know. I'm probably going to be doing this again next week. Same again, carrying on this quote-unquote speedrun. As Max is, in theory, visiting family. So, yeah. Same bat time, same bat channel. Possibly see you then. Hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you. Take care. Bye.